I clicked the record button. There is no perfect way to say it. Trying to find the perfect angle. Told myself it's gonna be a raw video. I'm just gonna whip out the camera and not care about how I look or the angle or anything. Yet I'm still like playing around with the perfect position and also just like sitting here in silence, being like frozen, like by what I'm about to say, like trying to figure out like a script in my head. To all of us who have gone through traumatic experiences, to all of us who have gone through injustice and pain, and to all of us who've gone through the dark side of life and who are still fighting, who are still reflecting, improving themselves, to all of us who have gone through trauma and who are on a journey of healing and facing those emotions and facing those difficult memories. We're the real champions. We're the spiritual champions. And life could have been so much worse. Life could have been so much worse. Yet we're here, still fighting, still hoping. And we have hope. That's the important thing. Is that all the good times are on their way, baby. Despite everything that has happened to all of us who have gone through trauma, and despite everything that has happened, we're still fighting, we're still reflecting, we're still facing all of those things. To all of us, I say we're the real spiritual champions. I hope you can hear me clearly. And I also want to say that life could have been so much worse for you and for me. Yet here we are, trying and still doing. Doesn't mean our lives are perfect. They're not. It's not perfect. We're still going through the stress of our jobs or whatever it is, our occupation is. We still have to face those emotions, those memories. We still have to work through them. And we still make mistakes sometimes. We still stumble once in a while. And that's okay. Our lives aren't perfect, but the important thing is we're still here. Damn it, we're still in the journey. We're still in the muddy plains, going through the storm. Life could have been so much worse. We could have become alcoholics. We could have become criminals. We could have ended up on the streets. We could have badly hurt someone or ourselves. But we're still here, trying to figure it all out, trying to figure ourselves out. And you're brave, and you're strong. And your life is beautiful, and so is mine. And when I say that we could have become criminals, but we didn't, we could have become someone who ended up on the street, but we didn't. That's not to belittle those people who have. That's not to put them below us or below me or anything. It's never either you can entirely blame your environment or it's entirely your own personal responsibility. It's never one or the other. Like on the one hand, you have the sympathizers who say we should try to make the world a better place, try to make it more fair. We can entirely blame the environment. On the other hand, we have the cold, logical people who say, no, it doesn't matter what you go through. It's stupid acting out. It's stupid being an addict. Take responsibility of your life. The cold, logical. Both. It's never either or. It's both, you know. But despite everything that has happened to you, this life is still yours. You choose what you want to do with it. I do believe that after a certain point, you can't blame your environment. And you can't blame yourself either. You can't look at life and say it's been unfair and therefore use it as a justification for continuing your escapism, continuing the destructive behavior that is just going to lead to your own downfall. After a while, I think it's your responsibility to give your life a direction, which is what we have done. To us who have done that, who have taken our life in our hands, and it's not pretty. It's not a perfect journey. It's not beautiful. It's full of mistakes, and it's a rugged path. It's a rugged path. But life could have been so much worse. So wherever you are, you know, whatever pain you're going through, maybe you've made a mistake. Maybe it's very stressful in your life right now with your work or with your occupation. But remember this, life could have been so much worse. You're in a much better position. We're the real spiritual warriors, the real spiritual champions. I have a good life. My life isn't perfect, but I have a good life, and it's nice to be able to reflect and to be grateful for that. I write, that's my passion, and it's going as it is. I'm just doing, man. I'm just in the journey. I can't put a word on it. I'm in the journey and I'm just doing. But I have a passion and it feels really good. It does when I reflect like this, which is something I have to do. I have great hobbies. I have great friends. It could have been so much worse for me. It could have been so much worse for me, but it's not. I'm here. I'm still here. And I'm still doing. I took my life in my own hands, and so did you, and we should be grateful and happy for that. And it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful life when you take life into your own hands and you make something out of it and you think for yourself and you just do. And when you do, that's the beautiful thing about action. No words can box them in, label them. No words can explain that. It's a pride you have within yourself. No one can take that away from you. When you decide to take action, an action that is a reflection of your courage, of facing your emotions, of facing your trauma. When you endure that fear, no one can take that away from you. And it's not about being fearless, it's about feeling the fear in the moment and still walking, still going through it. like I said earlier, it's never either or. It's never entirely your environment's fault. And it's also never entirely all your responsibility. But after a while, after everything is said and done, after everything you've gone through, you need to make something of your life. You need to face those emotions. You need to face the trauma, or whatever label you want to use. And to us who have done that and who continue to do so, because it's a lifelong process, to us I say congratulations. We keep observing, we keep taking risks, we keep being brave, we keep making mistakes, and we keep facing those emotions and those difficult, unfair life experiences. But we don't blame anyone, and we don't hurt anyone because of those experiences. We just continue to observe, and we continue to do action. We continue to take action. God, I know I don't want to look back on this video and analyze it. I just want it to be out there. Just want it to be out there as it is. I do hope you can hear me clearly, and that my voice isn't like a small whisper or a small echo or anything. Life could have been so much worse, but it's not. And life is beautiful as it is, in the ugliness of it, of just doing and facing. And we continue, and we will continue for the rest of our lives. You're brave, and so am I. All of us are. Because we're still here. We're not escaping. Maybe we have escaped in the past, and maybe once in a while we make mistakes, but we learn from them. We get back to facing life. Life could have been so much worse, but we're here, still doing it, despite everything. We're the spiritual warriors. To us I say, I love you, and thank you for making this life worth it.